Watkins Glen, and we are here in the A cars, A Fix, the next gen cars. I figured I'm getting kind of tired of running the B cars at road courses. We've been doing that constantly, it seems like. So I figured jump into these things. It might be fun to take around for a little bit. We're going to be terrible. I am not fast at all. We got 20 laps. I'm car number 10, so that should be interesting. I just did a lap, but I'm not counting any of my laps for qualifying here. I want to just start in the back and try and survive this thing, because we're not going to have any speed. I don't need to be starting ahead of anybody that doesn't qualify, if I can help it. But we just ran a 1:13.6, which is like 3 seconds, almost 3 seconds off the lead. But we got Scott in here with us, so that's cool. He's in the number 8. So that's nice. We'll probably never see him unless he's lapping us. But yeah. This car is much more fun to jump into on road courses. We still got 2 minutes left. Might as well get some more practice. Much more fun to jump into on road courses because no danger of getting destroyed under caution with no cautions. So, I mean, it's more likely I'm probably going to take myself out than anything. I think when I ran NIS here last, I ended up wrecking myself a couple times. But we'll see what we can do. Just going to be about surviving. This can really easily turn into a mess, especially starting off when everybody's on top of each other, going through the S's and whatnot. But maybe we'll find us a nice pocket to sit in and can log some laps. I'm just going to be racing the car and the track. I'm not going to really try too hard against anybody. I don't want to cause a wreck. I don't have very high car control with this thing, especially under braking. I think you can use first alright, but I wasn't finding it to be any faster for me in the few practice laps I did. I'm not sure if third gear is the best for the S's here either. That honestly felt like the best S's I've done in my practice, so maybe it's fine. The bus stop, I'm completely overdriving every time. I know this thing you want to shift down early, get that engine braking kicked in, otherwise you're going to have a heck of a time slowing down. At least I do. I cannot ever get this thing to stop. And here you can go all the way out there, but that transition on the curb, with how stiff these underbodies are, can easily spin you, it feels like. I'm not sure if it actually is easy, but it feels very on edge. That's not something I want to mess with too much. This felt like a pretty good lap. Let's see what time this is going to be, and then we'll get out. 13.4, so we improved by a couple tenths. I guess that's alright. Scott said he wrecked on his fast lap, but he still put in an 11.6, so that'll tell you. But yeah, we're going to be starting in 23rd, it looks like, which is totally fine. Yeah, we ran 13.4. We would have qualified above 2 people. So we got nothing. It's just going to be about us not wrecking. I think we can get some spots if we just keep it clean. I don't think we can get some spots if everyone keeps it clean. I think we're going to be pretty much dead last, just on pace. But what can you expect? I mean, this is a really tough car around road courses, and I'm not good at this car or road courses, so there you go. I'm not going to be good, and I'm not, so. But no need to pit, which is great. Hopefully we don't have to pit and fix damage or anything. We're going to be very cautious into the first few corners. I know road courses, you want to qualify, and I qualified for Chicago, I think. But I don't know. This one, I feel like there's going to be a lot of people running off. This one has more room than Chicago, so if there are wrecks, you can drive around them pretty easily if they're in front of you. Can't do that at Chicago. That's why I went ahead and qualified for that, and that's why I think I finished pretty well in the Cup cars. I know I finished pretty well in the Class B cars when I ran those there. I also think I was a little bit quicker there than I am here. But that's okay. Our I rating for the roadside is way, way too high right now. It's like 2100 or something insane. Highest it's ever been.
Sets of tires for this race. Be smooth and have a good run.
So if we lose a little bit, then that's alright. It's because I don't ever run any like road racing cars with real road drivers. I'm always going to road courses in oval series, like Class B fixed or ARCA. So everyone's an oval driver, and we're in oval cars. You put me in a real road course car where you can actually drive it like a road course car, I'm usually pretty bad. And this car is more similar to a road course car than one of those stock cars, so maybe that's why I'm not so good. Who knows? The goal is keep it on track and try and avoid anything and not wreck ourselves, and we'll see what we can get. The guy behind us in 25th is like 3 seconds back, 2 seconds back. Maybe he's just going to be hanging back to try our survival strategy as well. I think there could be a big wreck at the top of the S's. I think that is a very real possibility. That's the section of the track that's really easy to spin out if you're pushing it a little too hard. And I think that was the case when I ran NIS here a couple years ago, or last year, or whenever that was. We will see, though. We got to remember engine braking. We got to remember slow down early, especially with a giant pack of cars in front of you. And we'll do our best here. And hopefully we don't see Scott for his sake, because that, if we see him, probably means he got wrecked somehow. Hopefully he can finish up there top 5. That would be pretty cool. Let's not run into the back of people on a pace lap either. Turn 1's going to be dangerous, always is. 20 laps here at Watkins Glen. I think we're just going to keep it out of first gear. First gear does not seem that scary in this here, but I think second's going to be just fine, and I think we can be smoother on second. Especially once the tires get worn out a little bit. Nice and calm. Don't need to shift to 4th.
Car on your left. 3 wide,
oh, on the right. We're 3 wide.
Hold
okay.
Your line. Car on your left.
All right.
Wide there. Stay right.
Just keep it on the track.
Still there.
And don't hit anybody. We're 2 wide through the S's.
Still there. Clear on the left.
All right. I did not really intend to pass all those people right there, but that's fine. Looks like we're going to be 2 wide in the bus stop. No, he backs off. We got somebody slamming the Armco up there. People in front of us are locking it up, and they're going to be stopping in front of us.
On your left. Go right.
Oh, wrecked car.
All clear, all clear.
I'm in the wrong gear because I'm trying to pay attention to the cars around me. We're all right. We are totally fine. Everyone behind us is being fairly patient. We're going to drive off and get a 1X if we're not careful. These 2 ahead of me are kind of locking it up on entry to the corners. I think we look low.
Car on your left. 3 wide,
We're
you're in the
3
middle.
wide. We're 3
Hold
wide.
your line. Clear on the right. You're 2 wide there. 3 wide, you're in the middle. Hold your line. You got 1 on your right. You're 2 wide there. Clear
Didn't
on
mean
the
to
right.
shove the 20 car out there like that, but the guy dove it up my inside from a mile back, so I couldn't go anywhere else. Hopefully he got the 3 wide call after that. Alright, wasn't a 4X, we're fine, we're all good. To be fair, I think I threw it in from a mile back on the 20 as well, so we kind of all just came together in the corner at the same time. We could finish top 20, that would be a good finish for us, I believe. We survived the opening lap, and about to survive the second lap. So that's good. Probably going to watch all these guys drive away from us. Maybe we'll learn something, get a bit quicker. I don't know. It's not looking so good. Not sure where I'm losing speed.
You're in the top 20.
We are in 20th, not 20 or 19th. Right here is where I self-spun in NIS. The undercarriage of the car skidded across that big curb in turn 1 and spun me. 5 car, I don't know if he caught the inside wall there in the S's or what, but he had a weird bobble there. I'm just going to back off. Nice and smooth through here. Okay. Yep, I don't know how in the world we saved that, but let's not do that again. I tried to take that a little more aggressively in the bus stop, and that didn't work. We're still pulling away from the 20, so just keep it smooth. We don't need to try and catch these guys. If we do end up catching them, then great. But I can't push over my limit and wreck myself, because then we won't be catching anybody. And we won't be beating the 20 if we do that. Or anybody else behind us. Been pretty clean so far. We just seen that stuff out of the bus stop on lap 1, and since then, haven't seen anything. Of course, we could be so far back that they get going before we get to them. It is so tight, turning back to the left in the S's. I feel like I'm losing a bunch of time right there. Smoke ahead. Somebody has looped it. We're going to go right. Should be good. That was a 23 car. It'll take him a while to get back going. This race is long enough, and we are slow enough that people could spin like that and get turned around pretty quick and end up coming back and catching us. So even if we pass some spins, we're not guaranteed to keep those positions. I don't think. Yeah, these guys all got it figured out better than I do. I'm consistently running 13.6s, so that's pretty cool. Unfortunately, I'm one of the only ones running that speed. We're going to clip the grass. I have no idea how they go so fast on the top of the S's. It gets so tight. And I can't get it to turn, and I don't want to put a ton of wheel in it, because then I think it's going to spin. Just slamming over those curves. The 19's actually catching us a bit. Careful. I think people are probably all out braking me. But I really don't want to slide the tires, locking them up if I overdrive it, which I've already done a couple times even though I'm braking so early. Just did a 13.3. I don't know why I'm in first gear there. We're alright. Ooh. See, big push right there. Almost went to the outside and hit the Armco. Watch out for that grass as well. And I'm pushing wide in the carousel here. Turn. We're actually catching the 24 here a little bit. But the people ahead of them are long gone.
The lead is at 1 minute 11.
Oh, shut up.
7.
An 11-1. Losing some time out of the final corner too, it looks like. I am not taking that aggressively enough. 19 is definitely catching up. Jeez. I feel like we're underdriving everything, but we still can't get it to turn, especially in this section. Gotta be real careful in the bus stop after we almost spun that one time. 24 had a not so great bus stop. We catch back up a little bit. Might be able to pass him here soon, maybe. Ooh. Little slidey right there. Okay, let's don't run into the back of them. And I'm in first again when I'm not meaning to be. Just did a 13.2. We're getting better. Okay. I feel so bad through that section. But, alright. Let's not grab the grass in the braking zone of any corner. Oh my gosh, that was scary. We need to settle down in the bus stop. And approaching the bus stop. It's getting a little too close for comfort. And all of a sudden, the 19 is right behind us. So I think we are just a 20th place car. We might be able to get around the 24, but then the 19 is just going to pass us, or the 19 will pass us, and then we'll get around the 24. One or the other. I imagine the 19 is going to get a good enough run through the S's to get alongside us going to the bus stop. So if that happens, we'll just back off and then maybe follow them around the 24. And we're all converging right here. This is scary. And I do not have a good one, but it could have been worse, I suppose. Hey, we're getting some racing, even though we're so far back. Let's just hopefully have it be clean. We got a good run there. He overdrove it because we looked to his inside.
Clear on the right or on your right? All clear, all clear.
Okay. Hopefully we pull away a little bit and then find a way to get the 19 by us once he gets up here. Did not want to overdrive that while I was scared that I was going to get ran into. I had to just take it normal and hope I didn't get hit, and thankfully they kept it all good behind me, and the 19 got by him fairly easily as well. So overall, that worked out pretty good. Man, we are terrible through the bus stop. Let's get us a 1X, that's fine. We're gonna have to let this guy go real quick. But I don't want to get the 24 back to us. If I can help it. Let's just get him by us right now.
Car on your left. Stay right. All clear, all
Thank you.
clear. We have 10 to go this time by.
Alright, now let's try and stay ahead of the 24. Oh, that's almost exactly what happened in NIS right there. Me spinning across that curb. Alright. I went to the inside there so I wouldn't lose too much time, and so I'd have the preferred groove, had the 24 caught back up. But we stayed ahead of him. Hopefully we can pull away. Doubt we'll be able to see the 19 for too much longer. He's probably just going to drive off into the distance. Maybe track down the 25 car as we nearly spin going over those curbs. How are they getting so much turn? Okay, there's not a 1X out there. I thought there was. Okay.
Gonna let you by.
It's so understeery until you get a ton of wheel into it. I'm not sure how they're getting it to rotate so much and get an actual corner. I'm also entering this corner way too shallow. Like, I feel like I'm slowing down way more than everybody, and I'm still can't get it turned as much as they are. I'm not sure if I'm doing something wrong or what. And just like that,
Did a 1 minute 11.6.
we're over halfway through this race. Even though it feels like we kind of just started. So not too bad. We got the 24 hanging on behind us, so looks like we'll have a race this whole time. Doesn't seem like anybody ahead of us is going to wreck. I haven't seen any contacts apart from lap 1. Which is pretty crazy. Alright. It would be nice if some people made some mistakes so I could get a little bit of free stuff. Free time or free positions. I'm slowing down for the bus stop a ton. And flying all over the place. Big tight through the carousel.
Thank you, Tyler.
We're still in 19th, so maybe... Oh, we passed the 24 and then stayed in 19th that way. So I think I think we were in 19th and we were behind the 24 before the 19 came up and passed us. But honestly, it's looking like the 24 is going to be able to pass us back. We're not looking very fast. Had to shift it down there because we were not getting slowed down enough. Come on. Some smoke here, but nothing. We were catching the 24. Whoa, we entered that way too fast. We were catching the 24 when he was ahead of us, and now all of a sudden we can't keep him behind us. And again, we have to calm it down in the bus stop. That is getting ridiculous. Some more smoke, but it could just be people locking it up. On entry.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Really? That was my fastest lap of the session? That felt like my most out of control lap of the session. Maybe that's the key. Just throw the car around like an absolute madman. Probably what it is. Because when you're doing that, you're actually on the edge. Alright. The bus stop feels about 20 times more uncomfortable with this car than any other car I race here. And it's not a comfortable corner in anything. Whew. This is a tough one. We're not around anybody for any good position. But I am getting a workout in. 5 laps to go. Can I keep mistake-free and keep the 24 behind me? I don't know. We're going to try our best. We actually had a fairly good S's, which is surprising. Gosh, that feels terrible. But as long as we're making it, we actually gained a bunch of time there. The 24 lost a bunch of time. He's almost out of draft range now.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 1.2.
And then we underdrive the heck out of that one. Whew, we were bad. Again, wasn't wanting to slow down. Lose some more time. Then we gain a little bit back through the S's. I'm interested to see what the tires are going to be. Are these still the tires that you never change on the road courses and it gets faster and faster? I don't know if that's still a thing in these cars. It might be. I don't know if they've ever fixed it. It's been like that for like a year and a half now, I think. We're actually gaining on the 17, who's up in 16th. But he's still 4.5 seconds up there. Maybe there'll be some contact with some people in the final couple laps here. We're gonna run wide-ish. I cannot get a good run out of turn 1, no matter what I do. Maybe I should just start using first gear. Now that the tires have worn down, we're just not getting the stopping power we need.
go.
I don't know.
The leader just did a 1 minute 11.394.
Or we can just drive off the track in the bus stop and give back all the time and nearly spin out again. Whew. We are a mess. Absolutely a mess. Just 2 laps to go. We only have to do the bus stop 2 more times. Maybe we can handle that. I don't know. It's not looking very promising. .9 behind us, though. Alright. That was fine, I guess. Yeah, maybe using first gear from the start would have kept it from getting so tight. I don't know. Maybe not as well. Oh my gosh. I am struggling so bad through there. One more time, that's all we need. Coming around to get the white flag. One mistake though, and the 24 is passing us. We gotta keep it on the track. We've been having a good race at least.
Alright, man. White flag.
Good racing with the 24. 0.7 back, 0.8. Alright. Can we survive the bus stop one more time and keep him behind us? I don't know. We gotta try. We got a nice gap now. He must have gotten loose or tight in one of the S's. This brake's super early. Just make sure we can get it in and around. Oh, much better. Much better there. Okay. Wasn't quick, but it was stable. Oh, and we're gonna get a free spot. Right at the end, the 17 must have looped it. So 1 free spot for our troubles. Unfortunate for him. I don't know if he had some contact or got loose or anything. Maybe he got loose and jumped sideways once he crossed the curb. But we're going to take our 18th place.
Nice move, man. Nice move.
There's the checkered flag. We'll get him next time.
We'll get him next time. It don't matter. It's a road course. It's an oval series. Who cares? We're just out here for some fun. And I think we had some fun. Good racing with the 24. He kept the pressure on the whole time. He never really backed off at all. We'll give him a good race. Good race. That was fun. What did Scott end up getting? P7, starting for P4. He says he almost cleaned out 10 people in the first couple laps, which, yeah, starting up there in that mess with how this race, or races at Watkins Glen usually start off, I can believe that. Very tough. Let's go take a look at all the incidents. Didn't seem like there was that many, but maybe there's some stuff we missed. I imagine there is a little bit, and that's pretty loud. Let's turn that down a bit. He says he was trying to get back to me, but I was being so smooth. But if you look at our view in the bus stop, we were not being very smooth. But we kept it together. This is Scott. He's getting loose here in the top of the S's. Ooh, right in front of the 4 car. But he keeps it almost. He actually gets into the wall a bit. And he loses a ton of positions right there, but he makes it back up to 7th. Oh, and this is the wreck we saw. Like, he's back in 12th right now after that mess, but he gets back up to 7th. So the 26 car, I think he missed his braking point a little bit. Didn't want to run into the back of that magenta car. He grabs the grass, and then that starts spinning it. And then he's trying to get back going here. And we come out right next to him. Oh, and the 23, who was on our outside. Let's look at our first couple corners there, because we were pretty aggressive on that start, and we didn't seem like we gained a whole lot. They're like 3 wide, and we're 3 wide. Plenty of space here, though. The 5 was being patient. He had way more speed than we did, but he was just trying to survive that first corner. As were we. We just had to go, though, with that big open space on the inside. And then we got the 11 on our left. But we're giving each other plenty of room, and I know I'm going to be braking super early. And I see the 23 is coming, but then he backs off early. So we're all looking to go too wide, and these guys are locking the brakes up and getting sideways, and we kind of get jammed up here. And then the 26 is coming back onto the track, but overall, not too bad. Not that much contact. And then Scott, oh man, oh, did he get a 4X for that? Holy cow. He's back in 9th. And then he loses like 3 or 4 more spots right there, nearly clearing out that guy. But what does he end up with? He got 7X, so that might have been a 4X with a couple off tracks. But so far he hasn't wrecked anybody. He put himself in the wall a little bit, but he gets back to a decent spot. 13 crossing over on the S's. 20 car might be grabbing that inside wall, and ooh, the guy behind him. The 12 follows him into the inside wall, or maybe he got loose and clobbers that thing. He gets going through the grass. Where does he end up getting? 22nd, so we must have passed him, or that was behind us already, I don't know. One car's blinking a little bit. Oh, and 24 or 23, this car, once it just starts bouncing, the thing is just so rigid that it just jumps sideways, and there's nothing you can do to save it. And that's what happened there. He clipped that curb just a little bit too wrong, and it's started bouncing him, and then he had nothing you can do after that. Like we've experienced that numerous times with this car. And we see he's spinning across that way, so we try and stay to the right, and we get by him with no trouble. I think he just parks it at that point. He's trying to get back going. One car, maybe a little tap of that inside Armco. 18's pushing out wide in the final corner. See, I was just so tight, I felt like I was going to do that every time. 9 car, just over the curbs, bouncing it a bit. We're on lap 8. 1 car still blinking. 17 is going to grab the top of the S's, but he keeps it straight. I have no clue what car number this is. Grabs a little inside wall there. He's getting it yawed out on top of the S's. I don't know how you do that in this car. That's outside of my capabilities. 13 getting a bit loose, 17 getting loose as well. I wonder if our big loose moment through the S's is gonna, or the bus stop is gonna pop up. I think we already passed it. We might have to go back and look at that once we get through these. Really not much contact or spins or anything. Like, we're already on lap 19, and we've seen like maybe 3 spins, 2 spins, and everything else has been little tiny wall contacts or hopping that curb. What a really clean race. This is crazy. And that's it. That's after the race. Let's go take a look real quick at my bus stop. I don't think it was lap 1. I think it was lap 2, actually. Oh, and yeah, our contact with the 20 here. So I was going to make a move on the 20, and the 23 was coming to my inside, and I lock it up a bit, and we kind of shove him out wide. He kind of turns into us. We had more room to the inside, but I just wasn't sure. We were 3 wide there, so I just wanted to be careful, so we made contact with the 20, unfortunately. That was not when we got loose through the bus stop. Is it this lap, maybe? It was pretty early. Yeah. See how sideways we get. See, it starts going on me, and then I'm really trying to catch it. I don't know how I caught it. This thing's so impossible to save, but just had to drift out of that last right-hander for it. But yeah, 18th place. We got 1X. I'm pretty happy with that. I thought we would have gotten more from incidents, but really didn't get anything. Oh, let's take a look at what happened at 17 on the final lap. Got to see that, I guess. And then that's all I know of. Yeah, he just got it sideways going across that curb, I think. Yeah, he had a big jump, and once it landed, it jumped sideways on him. And then we all go by him. Nothing he can do. Bad timing. Be right on the final lap. Not like halfway through the lap as well. But overall, good race. Great racing with the 24. And yeah, at least we had a battle the whole time. And really clean race throughout the whole field, really. So that was a good one.